So, this topic is the definition of don't judge a book by its cover. Because I'm going to make this make sense. Because if you were to just see this title of this video, you would think that this isn't the truth. That it's not right, or whatever else you want to tell yourself or convince yourself, but at the end of the day, just hear me out. As a man, when it comes to attraction with women, you either have it or you don't. You either know what you're doing or you don't. And it's not something that you're thinking about. It's not something that you're forcing. You just understand. And it has more so to do with yourself than it is with saying the right thing to her, conversating with her. It's more so understanding yourself and knowing who you are, knowing what you want. It's not even about what you say at all. There's a lot of things that people and a lot of guys do when they're talking to women, and you can just tell they're trying to force something. They're trying to be something they're not. They're trying to say things because they think it's the right thing to say, and you already lost. It doesn't matter what you say, it's how you're saying it. So, you could say hey to a woman, and some other guy could say hey to a woman. She could completely and she could completely light up when somebody else said hey to her over yourself. Just because that dude delivered it differently in the energy, how it made her feel, and all this other kind of stuff. That's the thing. And men also have to know that talking to women more is almost never the right answer. Less is more. It's not the other way around. The more as a man that you try to talk to a woman, the less valuable you're going to be in her eyes. I'm talking you trying to talk to her more. So you can talk to women, yes. Because if you don't, of course there's going to be no attraction, connection, nothing. You pretty much have to know when and when not to talk to women. And for a lot of you guys, talking to them less would give you much better results than talking to them more. And if you get in the groove of talking to them too much, you're getting used to that, it's not going to end well. And you start to listen to her too much, she tells you she wants you to talk to her more. You're listening to someone who doesn't even know what they want to eat for breakfast, for dinner, for lunch, for whatever. Once you start trying, because here's the thing, women try to get you to do certain things, because in the moment, maybe they wanted that, but if you keep doing that, they don't want that no more. They wanted you to talk to them right then and there. They wish, they say, you would give me more attention and talk to me more and all this stuff. So when you actually start to do it, it's unlike who you are as a man. That's the thing. So if you start doing it because you think that's what she wants and it equals more attraction, you couldn't be further from the truth. Because now you're living in a way where it's incongruent with who you are. And you're forcing it, you're trying to talk to her, it's just nothing is right about it. So talking to women less is going to give you better results. So far in this video, is this making sense? It's not about pressure. It's not about feeling pressure. It's not about feeling pressured to talk to her, to deliver for her, to give her enough of what she needs. It's about being yourself and giving what should be given in the right doses at the right times. And that is something as a man you're either going to naturally have, and it's going to be natural. It's not going to be something that you're trying to play these games and you're trying to talk here and not talk there, but then talk here again. It's not about that. It's about naturally living your life, naturally knowing what you're doing. What do people like? What do people not like? It's about and this could go for anyone, not even women. This can go for anyone because some women can be mad annoying. They talk way too much. But if men are doing this towards women, it's going to be a huge problem. You don't see animals in the jungle kingdom or whatever, the males annoying the females and trying to conversate with them too much. And no, they don't speak languages, but they speak whatever language or animal tone they have. It's always the women going up to the male species, annoying the males. So, yeah. You guys either know what you're doing or you don't. And I promise you guys, for those of you making mistakes, the only reason you're making mistakes is because you were told the wrong things. You probably listened to a female. She probably told you that she likes being chased. She probably told you that she wants more attention. She probably told you she thinks you should put in more effort and all this stuff. All for you to do that and for things to get even worse. It's just how it is. So the best thing you can do as a man is live your life. She's either going to like you or she's not. She's either going to be there and be accessible, vice versa, or she's not. And if she wants to play those games and the veer off because you're not giving her enough attention or whatever else she's trying to say, let her go somewhere else, because she's going to do the same things to other guys. She's going to get annoyed by these other guys who give up their time and energy and validation way too easily, way too quickly, way too frequently. She's going to look back at you. Where's him? Where's that guy? I need that guy. I don't need these guys. They're right there. What else can I do? What else can I get? They're going to be looking for the dude that was being himself, that didn't fall for her games, that didn't fall for her trap of, I think you should give me more attention. I think you should be there for me more, because that's what I like. And then you give it, and now she don't even like you at all. Sometimes women don't even know what they're doing, bro. They can actually think they want that. And the things they said they wanted is what they actually didn't want. I just, it's not doing it for me. I just don't really want this anymore. They want guys who's focused on themselves. So, you being focused on yourself, every amount of attention, every amount of you talking to her, lights her up. You can talk to women, you just have to remain focused on your life more than anything else. There's a lot of crackhead people today in modern society. Everyone, the reason I say crackheads is because everyone's like fiends for these dopamine hits of attention. And nothing is valued. Human interaction is like no longer valued. You don't even really like the people you talk to because everything is just given up so easy. You can talk to hundreds of women at once if you want. You can talk to hundreds of men at once if you want. Where's the value in that? It's no longer scarce. So, what happened to just talking to one person that you're madly attracted to? Vice versa for them to you. They're madly attracted to you. You don't take that for granted because, and it's so easy, if people just knew what they were doing. If you're focused on yourself, they're focused on themselves. It's so easy. It's not being taken for granted because you love yourself, they love themselves. That's how it goes. So anything else is just the icing on the cake that's already made. That's why you guys cannot fall into the trap of what women are telling you with their words and what they want and all this stuff, because it's almost never the case. And any woman alive can sit here and disagree. They can say otherwise, but it happens literally all the time. All the time. They always want the dudes who are harder to get. They want the dudes who's more focused on themselves. So you stay that dude who is more focused on himself, and any amount of attention or conversation you give to them, it's going to be valued. It's not going to be undervalued. It's going to be valued. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, every man wants to feel that way. Every man wants to feel like his presence, like his attention to a woman is valued. You want to light a woman up in those kinds of ways. A woman should be excited, like literally excited, like a kid on Christmas, that you're even talking to her. So if you guys are talking to women who's just outright miserable, they don't even care. They don't even care. Pull your damn self away, bro. And literally force them to be excited like a little kid on Christmas, because what are you doing with your time? And we've all dated a woman before where they were excited like a kid on Christmas for a little while. And then that starts to stop. Then they become super unlikable and just outright disrespectful, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is when you pull back. You don't care. And they're going to complain, and they're going to have their own thoughts, their own perspective, and all that kind of stuff, but it's delusional. They're the ones that switch up, so yeah. You just have to know what you're doing at every single corner you turn when it comes to women. Otherwise, you are cooked. Anybody can lose attraction for anybody, but I believe people who are more focused on themselves are going to stay and remain attracted and attractive. So let's say you're you, they're them. You're focused on yourself, they're focused on themselves. They love their life because of the work they're putting in. They love their life because of the work they're putting in. You come together. There's always going to be that newness to the relationship or to whatever's going on because you're both putting in work. And it's not all the time together. It's you guys have different lives. You're putting in work. They're putting in work. There's going to be attraction, and it's what it's supposed to be. But let's say there's you're putting in the work, and let's say you got a woman, she's not putting in the work. She's reliant on you to give her dopamine hits. She's reliant on you to make her feel good. She's reliant on you to give her validation. She's reliant on you to give her attention. Things is going to get real annoying real quick. Because as individuals, one person's focus, one person is still being as attractive as he or she should be, and the other is not. The other is falling. The other has problems. The other has issues. So, a lot of things can get messed up under those circumstances. And, yeah, there's a lot that goes into this stuff, but it's simple as anything if you just understand how to move as an individual. If you know how to move as an individual, everything else in life becomes easy because you know how to move as an individual. It's not about you having to live up to this something, what a woman wants out of you and all this stuff. It's about you living your life the way you want, creating the life that you want to live, doing the things that you want to do. Let me tell you something. A woman is going to be right in there when you just do that shit. And the amount of effort and energy and everything else that you're going to put in, if you're not moving that way, is going to be ridiculous. It's all going to be for nothing. And things are going to crash down pretty quick because you made the focus the relationship. You made the focus on her. It's never her. It's never put the focus on her. It's you focusing on yourself. She loves you for that. You come together, have a good time. Whatever else it's going to be, it's the way it's supposed to be. And like I said, there's a time and a place to talk. There's a time and a place to not. For those of you guys talking to women way too much, it's going to end badly. It's not going to end good. It's going to end badly. So, understand this. Focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Talk, and then get back to it. It's not about living up to how they want you to be for them. That's the last thing you want to listen to. And the right woman is not going to say any of that nonsense because she is going to want you to be the best man you can be. But women who aren't even really women, they might be a female, but they're not an actual woman. They want you to focus on them. They want you to put the time and effort and energy into them. Do you guys understand how sick that is? They're sick in the head. It's all about them. How you can move as a man to appease to them. What you can do to make them feel better because they can't do it themselves. And there's a lot of women out there who are just fiending for the next dopamine hit off the next man. You guys got to cut all women like that off because they are a burden to your life. They're not going to come into your life and add anything that you want. I'll tell you guys what men want, and you guys understand, and you guys know exactly how this is. We want A woman who is beautiful, pure, friendly, nice, down for us and only us, loyal, innocent. So, if she's not coming with those things, why should we even entertain that? We shouldn't. Women who are coming your way with an agenda because they want things out of you, like not the right things. Like it's okay for a woman to want certain things and qualities from a man, but when they're coming for you because they need your attention, they need things that are just so stupid because they're so self-centered and they cannot make themselves happy and they need you to do it. You're talking to the wrong women, and we've all done it before, but you guys got to cut them loose. It's a lose-lose game. There's no winning, with those women, and they don't understand because they're so low level and immature. So, you guys can feed them all the attention that you want. It's all going to mean nothing in the end, and they just gobble that up, and they got what they wanted in the moment, and they don't want you no more. Even if you were valuable, you become not so valuable because you gave so much away. And now they just don't care. They had a whole bunch of stuff. They're fully fed. They're fully fed. They don't care. Why would you want more food if you're fully fed, if your belly's full? Why would you want more food? That's why this whole video makes perfect sense. And you guys can make this make sense, or you can be delusional, but that is up to yourself. I'll leave the rest to you guys, and that is the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram. The exact same username is here on YouTube. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.